Hi, I'm Gillian here with Turned On, and we're here with Carly and Nessa from MTV's Girl Code with the Perfectly Imperfect campaign.
Can you just tell us a little bit about your tour and your involvement with her campus?
Well, yeah, Carly and I wanted to join, obviously, a campaign that was empowering women and really everybody to know themselves more and to just remind people that life isn't perfect. That's why it's called Perfectly Imperfect. And just to remind everyone, it's okay that if your plan A in life doesn't go the way you wanted it to go, there's always plan B. And it's okay. We're all humans and no one's perfect.
Yeah, I think it's important to have the conversation, especially with young women in college, because there are things that happen that don't go the way that you expect them to or that you want them to, and just like Nessa said, it's totally fine and we're all human, it's normal, and it's good to just know your options and to just educate each other and have the right information. That way you can spread it within your friends and your family and people that you know.
So we launched a campaign about 2 years ago. It started off, we brought her campus and Carly and Nessa from MTV's Girl Code on as our partners. And we actually did a survey of 1,000 women aged 18 to 24 where we asked them what they thought they knew about emergency contraception. We found that a lot of women have the facts wrong. I think the stat is about 2 out of 3 women who thought they knew something about Plan B or emergency contraception actually didn't. So we're here to really break down the stigma around what Plan B one-step is, what it isn't, and to share with students to get the facts straight.
We love the fact that you guys talk about things that people don't necessarily like talking about, like girl things and poop and vaginas and stuff like that. And so why do you think people have such an issue talking about these things?
I think that people sometimes get embarrassed or feel ashamed to talk about certain things, but I think that's actually why the show did so well when it was on. And it's just, we just did the 5th season recently, but that's why it really resonated with people and registered with people, because I think that it was so relatable, and it was kind of like, oh my god, I can't believe we're hearing girls talk about this and saying how we actually feel with things that have been so taboo for us to ever discuss. Because we're up there like talking about farting, like everybody farts.
Yeah, I think there's this huge stigma about being alone. Like, it's not okay for a woman to be alone and just be happy.
Or to want to be alone.
Right.
Or you're not allowed to want to be alone. Like every guy, like I'm single, and every guy I go out with, they're like, oh, well, listen. Like, they think they have to give me the relationship talk the first date. I'm like, I don't even like you.
Yeah.
Like, don't think
true. She doesn't like them.
I don't like them half the time. I'm like, they want to move into my house.
They
they either want to move into my house or lie. Like, those are the 2 things I get.
Or they have a girlfriend that they just happen to keep a secret.
Which happened to me on Wednesday.
This is true.
On Wednesday?
Yes.
Yeah.
This past Wednesday.
How long have you been seeing him?
For a few hours
So
at a
it's
time.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
How is it being a girl in comedy or in radio? Do you face issues with the fact that you guys are funny and real?
I mean, I know Carly goes through it. I know, for myself as well, especially because in the radio world, it's such a very male-dominated industry, especially like you're looking at hip-hop or top 40. Those formats, especially when you're talking about prime time and you're talking about drive time day parts, those are usually men. I do prime time afternoon slot, which is the most listened to time slot, and that's predominantly usually guys. And for sure, they always doubt you, they always question you, they always want to test you, and I think also people, when they want to take shots at Carly or I, they automatically over sexualize us, and they use our sexuality against us, and it's sad. I think it's hard for women out here, so I feel for everybody.
Yeah, I think that the same thing goes with comedy. It's mostly men, but it's so weird because I think every industry is kind of like a male-dominated industry in a weird way. But I think that it's true. Anytime somebody has something negative to say, it's kind of like we work just as hard, if not harder, to prove ourselves and to get where we are. And then it's kind of like we get questioned like, oh, who were you with that got you this? It's like, why can't I just be good and get to where I need to get just the same way that you did? And it's always like jabs about like looks or stuff like that. It's like, I'm not a model. I never said I was a model. I don't know why people are expecting me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm a comedian. Yeah, that's not what I was signed up for. So I think that that's like the interesting part of it. But the best thing you can do is just keep it moving and work even harder.
This whole campaign is about embracing your perfectly imperfect moments. You can try so hard for everything in your life to go perfectly, but then at the end of the day, something out of your control happens, and you know, you can't beat yourself up about it. You need to know the facts, you need to know what to do, and yeah, have a friend to be like your plan BFF, as I call it. Promise to go to the store with them and, you know, get it if you need it. It should be right in the aisle.
So what is your definition of perfectly imperfect?
I think just embracing your insecurities or things that don't go the way that you want them to, things that don't go the way that you plan.
And just loving that, and just realizing everything about you is what makes you, and that's what makes you so special. And that's, you know what, side note, I remember when I was younger, my brother used to tell me, like, there's going to be a guy one day that's going to love you for you. Like, all your, you know, all the things that you're worried about, like being really tall. I was like tall as a kid. I was like, God, I'm so much taller than everybody. Man, I got curves, da da da. And he's like, one day, the man that's going to love you is just going to love you for that. Love you
And
for
her boyfriend now is like 90 feet tall,
and,
so she found him.
And it's great, but that's what it is. It's about being yourself and loving yourself, and realizing if someone can't love you for that, then they're just not the person to be around. And that's just like even with like your career. Mm-hmm. If you work hard and you don't feel appreciated, it's probably not the place for you. Do you know what I mean? You have to feel and really truly cherish your self-worth.
Thank you guys so much for interviewing with us. This has been so fun. And have fun at the photo booth. We'll be there too.
Thank you.